As the rain began to fall in the dying but dizzying seconds of Monday night's first half, the Bengals couldn't quite flip the script after taking a 17-0 lead with 31 seconds left on quarterback Andy Dalton's second third down touchdown pass of the night to wide receiver 8. Green. As the rain began to fall in the dying but dizzying seconds of Monday night's first half, the Bengals couldn't quite flip the script after taking a 17-0 lead with 31 seconds left on quarterback Andy Dalton's second third down touchdown pass of the night to wide receiver 8. Green. But suddenly the karma switched off when safety George Iloka missed an interception tipping off shoulder pad. Steelers quarterback Ben Roethlisberger then hit running back Le'Veon Bell for Pittsburgh's longest play of the half on a 33-yard checkdown pass aided by at least one missed tackle. Then Big Ben just stepped back and flung it deep for wide receiver Antonio Brown, and the NFL's leading receiver drew a 37-yard pass interference penalty when cornerback Drake Kirkpatrick tackled him to prevent a touchdown. That, unbelievably, allowed Chris Boswell to kick a 30-yarder at the gun to cut Cincinnati's lead to 17-3, marking the 19th time in the last 23 games the Steelers have scored in the last 2 minutes of the half against the Bengals. It's also the 6th time in the last 7 games Cincinnati has allowed a field goal in the last 2 minutes of the half. It marked a great by the Bengals in stoning the NFL's hottest offense on 126 yards in the half and holding the toward Big Ben to 50% completions of 8 of 16 for just 109 yards. That's because they had only 24 plays as the Bengals built up a nearly 8-minute edge in time of possession. Dalton hit 16 of 23 for 173 yards and a 120.4 passer rating while they rang up 80 yards rushing on 5. Seven for on the way to converting 6 of 8 third downs. It was a typical Bengals-Steelers slugfest. After Steelers linebacker Ryan Shazier left the field taped to a board after a frightening collision, the Bengals lost cornerbacks Adam Jones, groin, and Darqueze Dennard, knee, and running back Joe Mixon, head/shoulder, during the course of the first half. Jones and Mixon, concussion, was lost for the night, and Dennard came back in the second half. It was a tough break for Mixon, who collided with linebacker Vince Williams after picking up 8 yards on a screen and left with 34 yards on 7 carries. Giovanni Bernard picked up 35 on 6 carries once Mixon exited. Green, who had 7 catches for 77 yards in the half, kept that last touchdown drive going when Dalton scrambled out of the pocket on 3rd and 16 and hit Green on a 17-yard comeback route against beleaguered cornerback Cody Sensabaugh. On 3rd and 11 from the Pittsburgh 15, the Steelers blitzed 2 corners, and with Bernard and right tackle Andre Smith picking it up, Green destroyed Sensabaugh over the middle for a 15-yard touchdown catch. That capped a 15-play drive that consumed 6:13 before it all went to hell. That was the 52nd career scoring strike for Green and Dalton, passing Kenny Anderson and Isaac Curtis to become the Bengals' all-time leaders. The Bengals ran it 6 times and passed it 6 times on another grinding 85-yard touchdown drive that took 6:34 off the clock and gave them a 10-0 lead with 41 seconds left in the first quarter. It began with a play-action pass over the middle to wide-open tight end CJ Uzomah for 21 yards, his 4th catch and longest play of the year. It ended when Green buckled Sensabaugh in one-on-one coverage for a 9-yard touchdown pass on 3rd down. Green faked inside, Sensabaugh fell down, and Green floated to the outside wide open. In between, Mixon got good tread in the running game, busting a 10-yarder running behind fullback Ryan Hewitt out of the eye and then taking a handoff out of the shotgun formation and running past a blitz for 9 more. Dalton also gunned a quick 3rd and 2 completion to wide receiver Brandon Lawfell to keep the drive going early. The Bengals looked like they were going to tack onto the lead after left end Carlos Dunlap twisted with tackle Geno Atkins and sacked Roethlisberger on 3rd down. Then Dalton went play action out of a heavy formation and hit Green down the middle for 16 yards and Mixon sheared off a draw for a big run. But center Russell Bodine was called for holding to blow up the drive. Dennard blitzed off the slot on the Steelers' first 3rd down, a 3rd and 6, and Roethlisberger hurried it across the middle into the arms of Adam Jones for his first interception of the year. And then how about this for a script change? Fell mauled Bengals linebacker Vontaze Burfict in the helmet as he fell on top of him. Burfict ignored him and ran off the field, delighted that Bell was hit for a 15-yard roughing penalty that put Cincinnati on the Steelers' 44. It was a costly play. Jones suffered a groin injury, was done, and William Jackson replaced him. That put the Bengals down to the nub with just 3 corners with Kaveri Russell inactive. After a 19-yard pass to tight end Tyler Kroft down the seam on their first snap of the game, the Bengals stalled. When Shazier collided with Bengals rookie wide receiver Josh Malone on a short pass over the middle, he crumpled to the ground, and while he showed movement in his upper body, his lower body appeared motionless. His helmet was taped on a board and carted off the field past stunned players on both teams. There was no immediate update on his condition. On 3rd and 2 from the Steelers' 17, Dalton tried to hit Green on a go route running past cornerback Hardy Burns, and Green had a step on him, but the ball was overthrown. Randy Bullock then converted a 35-yard field goal for a 3-0 lead with 4 minutes gone in the game.